Season 24 of Apex Legends is here, time to kill is way down, and Assault Legends are on the rise. So with guns being more powerful than ever, you're gonna need to know what legends are really good and what legends are super mid. So let's rank every Apex Legend in Season 24. Like last season, we'll rank legends by class from F tier to S tier, and we will start with the class that has the weakest legends, Recon. Bloodhound is the go-to legend for beginner players. Because scans will always be important in Apex Legends, Bloodhound will always have a place. Threat vision will always be helpful to lock in on enemies to beam them, and his Beast of the Hunt ultimate is fine. Bloodhound is just fine, and he always will be. So we will start by putting him in B tier. Before we get to the next legend, comment your favorite legend and what tier you would put them in. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe. Crypto. We're also going to put Crypto in B tier. He's one of the hardest legends to play, and the crypto meta showed us that most people can't play him properly. Enemy scans with his drone are always helpful, and not to mention grabbing banners and rezzing teammates remotely while invisible is pretty OP. If only he wasn't so damn hard to play. Seer's up next, and he has no hot beat left in this game. And pretty much everything that was great about Seer is nerfed, from his ultimate giving less information to his tactical being less effective. He's also the hardest legend to play at a high level. There's only one legend in the game worse than him at the moment, but we'll get to that later. We'll stick him in D tier. Closing out our Recon class is Vantage. Listen, I said it before and I'll say it again. She's the best solo queue legend. Can scan rings for ranked, give team size and shield info, has movement. She's just good at it all. But she is a big bad girl, so she can get beamed, but still belongs in A tier. Next up is our Assault class, and they got huge buffs this season. Battle Surge allows you a speed boost, fast reload, and scans for 4 seconds after breaking shields. You also have a specialized slot for grenades, regardless of the book bag you carry, and you can also carry extra ammo per stack. But is this enough to bring some of the weaker legends that were in the Assault class to the forefront of Apex Legends? Let's find out. Bangalore is the most versatile legend, period. Nerfs from previous seasons have brought her down just a bit, but that just means she's human, but she's still S tier. Everything about her kit, the smoke. The Rolling Thunder ultimate can be used offensively and defensively, and her double time passive remains one of the best in the game. Bangalore is one of the best legends in Apex. Fuse, a third-party legend, a cover buster. We're gonna put Fuse in A tier because he's so damn fun to play. His knuckle cluster is a menace and quite annoying. Of course, he can scan rings for rank, which is perfect for endgame. The knuckle cluster, it just goes crazy, people. Fuse is a great legend, even if his mother load leaves something to be desired. And most improved legend goes to Ashe. It's not even close, honestly. If you've played Ashe this season, she probably phase teared right on your ass after beaming you, snared you twice, and then finished you off. Huge buffs made her ult distance longer, which was super needed, and the addition of Predator's Pursuit, which is similar to Rev's Shadow Pounce, just not as far. You just get to dashing on people. All of this makes her a powerhouse and probably a little OP. Oh, and if you couldn't figure it out, S tier. Mad Maggie is A tier and has come a long way since her release in Season 12. A buff to her already powerful Wrecking Ball to where she can break Gibby Bubbles makes her even stronger. Of course, her drill breaks people from cover and allows for the beams. Maggie is strong in A tier. If only she could work on that hygiene thing. She's funky as hell. Closing out our Assault class is another legend that got big buffs, Ballistic. The former worst legend in Apex has risen to just mid. I'll admit, carrying a care package weapon as a third sling weapon is pretty cool. Coupled with the ult, which would in theory give you unlimited ammo for a Kraber for a time, and that's pretty dope. But to make Ballistic playable, you need a very rare weapon, and that's, well, rare. Big buffs to a former terrible player now puts him in C tier. Also, don't talk to me about how you got 4,587 damage with Ballistic that one time. I don't care. Next up is our Controller class. No big changes to any of the legends, but we'll start off with Caustic in C tier, who has gotten left behind, and with the time to kill much lower and guns even more powerful, I'm worried having Caustic's big back ass on your team is a liability. He holds a building down just as well as any other control legend, but his big backery makes him very shootable. Wattson. Another difficult legend to master, actually really hard, but there's no doubt in ranked in-game she's super legit. A hard counter to fuse with her pylon. It's also a nice little perk to regen health after a res. I like that. We're gonna put Wattson in A tier. I can't play her for shit, but she's more than just a defensive legend. Good Watsons will lock your ass up with fences right in the open and destroy you. Hit the like button if this has happened to you before. Rampart is also an A tier. Having her Sheila minigun pretty much off drop is just ridiculous, and I've died to it way too many times, damn it. If you thought my frustration would make me rank her lower, haha, you're wrong. Although she holds down the building the worst of the control legends, cover on the fly is a lot easier with Rampart, especially out in the open. Rampart remains strong in Season 24, A tier. Finishing off control legends is the best control legend, Catalyst. Cat's Dark Veil Wall is a great rotational tool, and if you walk through it, your ass is grass. Pushing a cat building takes time and is super annoying, and even if someone like Fuse breaks the door down, she can literally rebuild them. Not to mention the amount of space she controls indoors or in close quarters, Catalyst is S tier. Now let's head over to our skirmisher legends. Starting with the worst legend in the game, Octane. Let's keep it simple. Movement at the sacrifice of health is bad. Octane is fun, but not very good. F tier. Pathfinder. The way these guns is hitting in Season 24, somebody of the refrigerator-sized nature like Pathy is going to need that energized zipline. Pathy is fun. Being able to scan for enemies should help your team be aware, and of course, who doesn't like grappling in and out of fights on the way to a 20 bomb? B tier. Wraith. Bad legend. Has been for years. Don't care. Don't let Designful have you thinking you can play Wraith because you ain't as good as him. Her phase is too slow, when she does you get your ass beamed. Her portal isn't enough to justify a high grade. Honestly, the best part is her knowing when enemies approach or when she is being aimed at. D tier. Revenant is A tier. Since his rework, the days of him being OP in combo with Conduit are over. But if you're an aggressive player, Rev is definitely for you. His Shadow Pounce is one of the best tacticals. Great team information with highlighting enemies with low health is excellent, and his alt overshield is perfect in a pinch. Rev is very strong in Season 24. Horizon. Your favorite sweat's favorite legend, and plus the R99 is back on the ground to complete the combo. Have at it. The gravity lift still remains a problem in a get out of jail free card, whether it's popping a bat on the lift or taking height to push a team. Her soft landing passive is the best in the game. Horizon is a B tier legend. Next up is Valk, one of the best legends in the game. Fuck a evac tower. Movement, rotations, scans of people in and out of buildings. What more can you ask for? You ever had a Valk just drop down, shoot you, then fly up, pop a sail, then drop back down and fly back up? It's annoying, but Valk is S tier, period. Closing out the skirmisher class is Alter, and she's okay, she's cool, mid, C tier. I do like her Void Nexus ultimate. You place it before getting into a fight. If things go wrong, you just back up far away from the fight, especially when doing a third party. Should be a little bit easier to get out amongst the chaos, but her Void Passage tactical is fine, and you can get some pretty sexy plays, but Alter could use some buffs. Lastly, the support class. Support legends were all nerfed mid last season and again this season, mainly because they were so OP they had to get rid of Gold Nox. One cell healing 50 HP and syringe healing like 75 health just made support legends too damn strong. But we'll start with the best legend in the game, Newcastle. Support legends still get the HP revive perk, so behind a Newcastle wall or tactical shield should allow you to reset. Not to mention his ultimate can be used defensively or to get into a fight. I've been knocked off hella buildings just from a Newcastle ult. Newcastle is strong and the best in Season 24. Legends not named Lifeline or Newcastle really feel the nerfs. So in Season 24, Gibby with that big hitbox definitely needs that bubble that Maggie's can pop. Gibby's fine. The bombardment ult is amazing and a great tool for third parties. Shotguns are strong, so bubble fights, I guess, but we're gonna put Gibby in C tier. Lifeline Reborn is broken. Last season or this season. The ability for the Doc Drone to follow you while running from bullets or passing it from teammate to teammate mid-fight is just amazing and extremely frustrating to fight against. Fast heals on her ult kinda offset the healing they nerfed I mentioned earlier. Not the best legend in the game anymore, but Lifeline is definitely still S tier. Mirage has got a lot of fun perks, and I don't think I've ever rated him this high, but A tier. One of his perks allows you to access other legend perks such as ring scans or scan care packages. He also goes invincible when popping syringes or cells. Couple that with his ultimate and he can definitely be a problem. The problem is, all of this only works when a lot is happening amongst chaos. In a 1v1, you're not falling for that, you're just gonna shoot him. Or even a close quarter 3v3. Either way, Mirage is A tier in Season 24. Loba, an amazing solo queue legend. She got a huge buff mid-season 23 where you pretty much had ult as soon as you dropped, and it dramatically changed the way opening fights went, and in my opinion, in a negative way. That's gone, but she does get double bracelet tacticals, and you literally should never need anything with a Loba on your team. Loba in in-game, pulling away mythic weapons is also pretty strong. Loba is A tier. In closing out our Apex Legends Season 24 tier list is Conduit. I'm gonna go ahead and put her in B tier. Think of her like a bootleg Lifeline and she can heal your shields on the fly, but all of her perks are so bad. But her passive with Octane-like movement is really good. She's fast, especially when going to craft teammates. Conduit is already past her Rev Reborn Prime, but perfectly fine in Season 24. Now guys, I'm sure you won't agree with this list, so sound off below. Where did I go wrong? Where did I go right? If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, and I'll see you guys next time.